Hi everyone, we are Saint Chaos and we've just released our second album, Ghosts and Monsters.
Let's take a quick look behind the scenes, how these songs were created and what they mean to us.
Let's go. Okay, track number 1, Give It 100.
It's time to give it 100. Show me how badly you want it. Get up and give it your all.
We're kicking off this album with a absolute motivational energy bomb.
Yeah.
At the end of last year, Niels and I sat down and we said we somehow need a song that is the fuel and the fire of everyone's New Year's resolutions. So one day I sat in the studio and I wrote this song. It just had a spark of inspiration and the song basically poured out of me.
And Phil sent me the lyrics and sent me the song and I was like, dude, are you talking about me? I need this inspiration. So it was for me as well like a perfect kick in the ass.
So that was how Give It 100 was born, and that's also the reason why we said let's just start the album exactly
With this song.
this song.
Yeah, and I came over and I just recorded the vocals and the song was finished.
It was that easy.
It's never that easy. But sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is easy.
Show me how badly you want it. Get up and give it your all. You better give it your all.
Track number 2, Hyperactive.
I was born hyperactive.
Yeah, this song has a really important meaning for me personally because I always felt a little bit wild in my brain and I couldn't sit still and I had concentration issues and still have concentration issues. But being creative and making music and writing songs, making music videos is a huge help for me, and we tried to catch this feeling in a song.
Yeah, so we said we need something fast-paced, maybe even with a drum and bass influence or something.
Yeah.
That really transports this energy of not being able to sit still and having these massive, unconventional sounds in it that are kind of trying to paint the whole picture of what is going on
In my
inside
brain.
his brain.
Yeah,
So
for me
this-
it's like it's a perfect fit. We made the song and I was like, yeah, that's a bit how I feel. I have drum and bass in my brain.
So this one goes out to everyone who's also dealing with ADHD or any kind of concentration issues. Let this strange wiring in your brain be your superpower.
Yes, that is Hyperactive.
My blood is electric. My blood is electric.
Song number 3, Ghosts and Monsters, the title track.
This song was written really, really fast.
I think that most of the work was done in 10 minutes, I think. We wrote it together with our good friend Chris James.
Check him out, he's
Yes.
amazing. We realized really fast
That we had a special
that
song.
this is a special song. Even though the song itself is presented in a kind of Halloween soundtrack-ish song, it's actually tackling a lot of real issues, dealing with mental health issues or
Loss.
the feeling of loss.
Yeah.
But we presented it in a way that is slightly ironic, which made the song so fun to listen to. And also, in hindsight, if you're over this, you look back and maybe it's not as bad anymore. And
Yeah.
Niels also took this approach when he created the green screen music video, which is insane.
Yeah, I think I locked myself away for 4 weeks and I was creating this vampire mansion on the hill. And Phil is playing the vampire lady, Vladiana, and I'm Vlad, and I'm also like the guy without the head. I'm the fire guy, I'm the puppet. It was 4 weeks in the tunnel. But it was worth it. I really love the video and I'm still really proud of this.
If you haven't seen it, you should definitely
should.
go and check that out.
And here's a little snippet.
You're screwed when the clock strikes 2. Since you've been gone, this house is haunted. I think I'm seeing ghosts and monsters. I hear breathing in my closet. Somebody help me, think I lost it. This house is haunted.
Track number 4.
Take out the trash. Everyone who knows Phil knows that he's not necessarily so much into blues guitar licks.
Yeah, to be fair, it's because I played so much blues when I learned the guitar that I felt like I'm repeating myself every time I play licks like that. So it doesn't feel so inspiring to me. But one day I sat down and I picked up the guitar and I felt bluesy. And I said, okay, well, let's just go for it.
And I loved it that he felt bluesy because I love blues guitar licks. And I came to the studio and Phil came up with this super sexy boom, 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 boom. And I was like, yes, dude, we have to make something out of it. And he was like, really? And I was like, yes, of course. And so we finished the song, like the instrumental, and we started the lyrics and we wanted to write a song about toxic people. The verses were finished really quickly, but we didn't have a good idea for the chorus.
Yeah, so we said, okay, let's take a break. And we went to the Italian place, got something nice to eat.
Yeah.
And then we sat down and kind of asked each other questions like,
What do we do
with toxic people?
Send them to hell, throw them away, and then we looked at each other, throw them away? Yes, take out the trash.
And then we felt like the chorus doesn't need anything else. That glued the whole song together, so we finished up our pasta, ran into the studio,
Recorded the vocals.
and the song was done. Take out the trash.
Perfect match, track number 5.
This one is a different one.
Yeah, because we wrote it and we finished it, we recorded the vocals and everything. We were thinking which band or which artist would be insane enough to do a feature with us on this song.
Because we felt like this song is in its essence, it is a Saint Chaos song, but it sounded a bit outside of what we usually do. So we felt it's a good song to have another artist hop on the track and do the song together with us. We thought of Royal Republic.
Because we have been on tour with them through Poland a couple of months before that. Yeah, we asked them. We sent them the song, and 3 hours later, they answered like, yeah, we love the song, let's do this.
So they recorded their parts on their end, sent it over. We finished it here, and that became perfect match. And then we said, okay, since they are in Sweden and we are here in Berlin, how can we do the music video together? Because we wanted to release the song. We knew they were busy doing their stuff, we were busy doing our stuff, and we couldn't really figure out a good timing for both bands to be at the same place at the same time. So we had a long call
with the management of Royal Republic, and
Phil
just asked, okay, if we can't do a music video together, can we just use the faces?
Like photos of the band members.
And I was like, in this moment, I just knew that for me, it would mean like, again, 4 weeks in isolation, somewhere in my guest room.
I was looking at Niels and I could tell, because I saw in his face, oh no.
Oh no. So I took the pictures and I gave my best to make a space video.
Yeah, imagine South Park in space
with two bands.
With 2 bands and rock guitars.
Such a perfect match. I got a pocket full of dynamite. It's such a perfect match. Come on, let me out.
My favorite creature is the little king with the big crown. And the disco ball on the crown, the big disco ball is turning. That's perfect magic.
Track number 6. Only One Step.
Only one step and I've already started. Only one step keeping me from a change.
Sometimes the first step is the hardest. It's always the hardest. Towards change, towards growth, towards achieving your goals, whatever it is usually the hardest. We felt like we need to write a song about this. That is Only One Step. That song is capturing exactly that feeling of everyone is able to
make a change.
Yeah. Everyone is able to take the first step. Yeah. And Niels also took the first step because I always
okay, I know.
If you haven't seen the old album documentary, you should go and watch it, because my biggest dream was always to be in a music video on skis in the snow. And Niels, for the very first time, got it done. Yeah, I'm happy now.
I took Phil on skis, so we're skiing down a hill in the video, and it's a lot of fun, as you can see here.
Only one step and I've already started. Only one step keeping me from a change. Whenever I'm scared, I take it regardless. Nothing can stop me. I'm starting all over. I need a reset, give me a break, no dirt on my shoulders.
Track number 7. It's starting all over.
I need a shot of adrenaline so I can feel, I can love, I can live again. I'm getting closer. I'm starting all over, starting all over. Over.
We wrote this song together with our good friend Kano. Yeah, it's another motivational energy bomb. This
Who
song.
would have guessed?
Yeah.
But no, but it's,
Sometimes we write
yeah,
motivational songs.
Sometimes we also like to write motivational songs.
Yeah.
And it was a really turbulent time because everyone was going through some shit. The three of us sat down in the studio and I think most of the day was spent talking. And at the end we said, well, the sum of it is it's never too late to start all over. So
And you always can start to learn new things. For example, my mother, she started playing drums with 55.
Really?
Yes. So that's
cool.
never too late.
So for the music video, we had the idea to destroy something.
Yeah.
Like smashing
Yeah.
cars with baseball bats and everything, like tearing stuff down in order to have this release of energy to create something new so that something more beautiful can blossom. So to put it in a more cheesy way.
And it was fun to destroy this car.
It was
but
really fun.
it wasn't that easy, like because I bought the wrong baseball bats, and they were too small, like
Bought children's.
Yeah, I bought
baseball.
children's baseball bats, and they were too small, and it was really hard to destroy the car with those bats. It worked out in the end, but it was difficult.
Yeah.
We had like blisters on our fingers, and
And Niels struggled
cuts
a lot. It was a
everywhere.
hard day for Niels.
Yes,
It was. He's stronger now.
yeah, I am. I started all over on this day.
Yeah.
Starting all over, starting all over. I'm starting all over. I'm starting all over. I'm starting all over.
Song number 8. Need Somebody. For everyone who knows the whole Saint Chaos universe, we
Like the
created
Marvel universe is the same Chaos
we
universe.
created some characters, including Dr. Chaos and Jerry. And one day, Jerry is kidnapped by Dr. Chaos.
Yeah.
And Dr. Chaos forces Jerry
To call Saint Chaos. The superheroes.
Because he wants to destroy Saint Chaos.
Yeah, he wants to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we, in our best Superman fashion, go into
Our supercar,
supercar.
driving through Chaos City to rescue Jerry, who's on a rooftop. And on the rooftop, there's the showdown between Dr. Chaos and Saint Chaos.
It's wild. It's wild.
wild.
It's a really wild story. And on a more serious note, this song means be there for your friends when they need somebody.
Don't let go, even when your legs down low, and nobody can guide you home. I'll be right here when you need somebody to hold. If you ever lose control, and you don't know where you should.
Song number 9, Like a Cigarette. We had a songwriting session with our good friend Besomov, and we started the session with talking like for 2 or 3 hours about so many things, but one of the things we all felt the same about was like, where do we feel home? For example, we live in Berlin, and sometimes we feel like ghosts in this town because it's so big, so many people, and yeah, sometimes it's really hard to feel seen and to feel home in a place like this. So we took this as an inspiration to write the lyrics for Like a Cigarette, to find your place in this world.
Capturing that feeling was creating a vibe that we matched with this instrumental that we created.
And it was also quite
It was a
quick,
quick
yeah.
session
Yeah.
because Besomov left, Niels and I finished the vocals, and then it was a bit back and forth for maybe a day or so.
Yeah.
And then the song was
So,
finished,
yeah.
and that is Like a Cigarette.
I'm losing my mind. I don't know where to go. If I don't get out, it will eat me alive. It's taking way too long. I'm taking a step and I'm starting a fire. I set it on fire. Smoking the air as I say my goodbye.
Track number 10, Stay.
Stay, stay, stay. All I can say, stay.
Stay is a very personal song for us.
And it's the only love song on
It's
the
the
album.
only love song on the album. It's about battling with tough love and all the feelings that come with it. As a fun fact, I wrote that guitar riff when I still was a teenager, but I didn't have an outlet for it. I didn't use it in any song. And then one day I sat in the studio and played this riff and I felt like, okay, maybe now is the time to do something with it.
And we wrote this song 4 years ago, four and a half years ago.
2020.
Yeah.
And it finally made the album. We played it live once, which you
Yeah.
can see here.
We let the whole world disappear. Cause when your soul is bleeding, you say I keep you breathing. You say that I'm your healing. All I can say, stay.
And now we finally finished it and put it on the album for
Stay.
everyone to enjoy and cry their eyes out.
Stay. That's all I can say. All I can
Song number 11. Break the Silence.
Help me break the silence. When I say that I'm alright, but I'm bleeding out inside. Help me
I started writing those lyrics when I had a tough time and I met a friend on the street and the friend asked me how I was and I was like, I'm fine. I wasn't fine at all, so I had a really dark time. And that was the inspiration to write a song about letting out your true feelings and showing what you really feel and showing who you really are. But we tend to say that everything's fine.
It's easier to say that you're fine even though you're not.
Yeah.
And this song is kind of a cry for help. And if you feel bad, open up to people. Because almost always you're not alone and you find strength in comfort. We started the song in a really acoustic folk kind of way.
Yeah.
And then after having the song finished, we didn't feel that emotional weight anymore. And that inspired us to create another version.
Like a more light and
A
more
more-
danceable
Yeah,
version.
a more lighthearted version
Yeah.
that now ended up becoming the main version. But we also felt like the original version has its own charm and its own beauty, so we decided to put both of those versions on the album.
You can decide which version you like more. So
Yeah.
I have my favorite version. What is your favorite version?
I won't tell.
Me neither.
help me break the silence. When I say that I'm alright, but I'm bleeding out inside. Help me break the silence. When I'm feeling too ashamed to admit I'm
Song number 12, Who I Am.
who I am. It's all I ever be, I won't change.
This is kind of the sequel to Break the Silence, because once you understand who you are as a person and you're not afraid to show that, you're not wearing any masks anymore, there comes a lot of inner strength that goes along with it. And that's a really powerful feeling, and we feel like this song channels that emotion pretty well.
Yeah. So be proud of your weirdness, be proud of who you are, and be proud of what makes you
You.
what makes
Yeah.
it you. And that's what we try to show in the music video. It's like also a sequel of all those other videos with Jerry and Dr. Chaos, because they are going to a couple therapy and have to do things like yoga or they go fishing and
They have to do all kind of tasks in order to accept each other
Yeah.
the way they are. In its core, it's a song about acceptance, accepting who you are, being yourself.
This is who I am. No apologies. This is who I am. That's all I ever be.
song number
13.
30. It's Gasoline.
All we need is more gasoline to set this night on fire. So
Now the journey continues. Now that you're confident and happy with yourself and you know who you are, it's time to celebrate that and to go nuts and go really crazy. Don't care about the consequences. Yeah, and it's just like a party.
It's a party song.
It's a party
song, and it's as simple as that.
Yes, that is Gasoline.
gasoline.
Track number 14, Some Bridges Are Better Off Burning. as Nashville as this guitar riff sounds, it was created exactly like that. I had a trip to Nashville last year, and I sat down with a friend of mine, Justin Morgan. We came up with these guitar riffs and the lyrics about bridges that are better off burning, because not every relationship is worth
To be saved. Like
to be saved. And sometimes it's good to walk away for good
You feel that somebody's toxic, take out the trash,
and let the bridges burn.
Yeah.
And I brought the song home to Niels, and he fell in love with it.
Yeah,
and,
instantly. I love that song.
And once his vocals were on the track, it just all made sense. It is a strong way to finish the album, and that's why we decided to leave that as the last song before the bonuses.
Some bridges are better off burning down to the ground. Don't let the flames go out. Let them fall till they all up in smoke with no way out. Let's burn it down.
Thank you so much for watching all this, and thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for being on board with us. That really means a lot.
It's a crazy journey, and we couldn't be there without you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Enjoy the album. Goodbye.
Since you've been gone, this house is haunted.